Cello. I guess today, I had to think about what kind of topic I wanted to talk about today. Pretty much, I want us to talk about is co-parenting. Um, I think co-parenting could be easy, simple on both parents. On both adults who can and agree to do what they need to do for that child. Um, but sometimes, well, nowadays it seems like it doesn't really work that way now. It's always one person maybe feel a little more bitter than the other person because the relationship did end it, and everyone knows. Um, uh, Either okay, I'm gonna talk about kind of like, hopefully it's right. I can talk about both sides. Hopefully, um, okay, on the male perspective, let's say that the the female ended the relationship maybe, or maybe he had, but at the same time, uh, you know, he ended or she ended. But anyway, what I'm trying to get at, I'm dragging. Is instead of doing his part, they say that he might hold that grudge or that anger, what to the point he's like, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And what you got some out there where it's like the only time they want to be involved with the kids is unless they still messing around with the mother. And if the mother moved on and say, hey, this is not where this is not it. Um, Most time he get defensive and say, fuck, I'm not doing nothing. And so then, of course, the female go out if she feel like she can't really do it on her own without some kind of help or assistance. Uh, she filed for child support. Now, this is the killing part. It all depends on really what the guy's income is. We all know certain states is different when it comes to child support. You know what I'm saying? Some have a certain percentage of what they take out or whatever. And then you got some on the other half, uh, when the female do that, and I know that's not her attention because I have some female friends where they don't really get nothing from the guy anyway, and they don't care because they feel like about foul. Now these are I'm talking about the real independent woman. Now the thing is, I like some of my female friends because the simple fact is that if they know they can hold it down, and the thing is, they ask the father or whatever you want to call them, sperm donors, because some females get mad and call the guy a sperm donor. But if she tried to compromise and say, "Hey, look, John Doe, uh, can you help me? Such, 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 such." You know what I'm saying? Your child need this. Your child need that. If you can, so I'm not rushing you, but if you can, like that's compromising. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you come off with this bad attitude or whatever, then she's like, well, okay, well, this is your child too. I ain't the only one made this child by myself. Now, I like it when females say that they ain't make this child by themselves because you got some out here act like, well, I'm mama and daddy. No, you only can play one role, which is you are the mother. You are not the father. Now, you may take on the father other half of the responsibility, you know what I'm saying, that he's not doing his part. But yeah, I get that. So you do what you have to do. Either you file or you don't file. You know what I'm saying? Some say they don't file because depending on what kind of job they got, and if it's decent money, they don't want it to mess up something they got going. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want the government in their business. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of the government. Now, on the other hand, let's say the female is bitter and the guy trying to compromise. You know what I'm saying? As far as visitations and this and stuff like that. Now, she might come off in a bitter way where as far as the control, because we already know by law, women get the custody of the child automatic. You know what I'm saying? Until they both go to court and the judge say otherwise, as far as co-parenting and visiting, all this visitation rate and all that blase stuff. Which nowadays you already know majority going to court costs a lot. It ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? It is what they say. It's not uh, going to court and demanding this and that. It's also is what you could prove to them that you're a fit parent. I worked here. I'm paying this out as far as in child support. So I want visitations. You know what I'm saying? But some females, you know, like I said, some people don't want to do the court thing because they can't really afford it. And regardless if they do go to court, which they say, you know, the lawyers are provided through the court, but most of the time they're not on your side, especially not on the male side. The what do they call it, district attorney or whoever the judge is appointed to you in that matter, it's not really to benefit you, it's to benefit the courts. And when they benefit the courts, they, you know what I'm saying, they get a certain percentage because it's like, I got, okay, y'all giving me a lawyer, but at the same time, look like you on her side. So, like I said, it's all about this control, man. And I wish a lot of females stop doing that, using these kids as pawns and thinking that this is going to control the guy. Because you, in some ways, if they do that, it's because they feel like I think it's because they still want the guy. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's true, but majority most of the time they still want the dude. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be with him, but they want to be with him. And I think it's kind of confused. Or you trying to run stuff, and when he doesn't dance to your music, then here come this, oh, you can't see your son, or I don't want my child. I don't know why. I don't want my child around, you know what I'm saying? You can't see my child, or I don't want my child around that broad, whatever. But my main thing is you can move on and maybe date someone, but he can't. So gotta be careful. Then you got some females out here try to trap because I'm getting that too. If you look at the Maury show and all these DNA, a lot of females out here bogus too. You know what I'm saying? Just straight bogus. But to the point, some of them on here, they trying to put a child off on the dude because they feel like, oh, hey, he's financially stable and I want child support. But half the time, it don't even be the man's child. It be somebody else random. Um, which is messed up. I wish that a lot of females didn't do that. If you know that you're out there having sex more than one person, you need to wrap it up. Have him wrap it up. Have some condoms in your crib. Say, hey, put this on. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you might be on birth control, the shots, whatever. Still, put that on. Nothing ain't always 100%. You know what I'm saying? Certain birth controls, your body might take it different than the other person. And you mess around, you wonder how the hell I get pregnant and I'm on a shot or something. These things are not 100%. You know what I'm saying? Or if you type person say you got your tubes tied. I'm not saying that it's true or not, but I heard at some point after 10 years or I don't know, less than 10 or maybe 10, it comes untied. I don't know how it does it because I'm not a doctor, but I hear that. Some people say, man, after 10 years, your tubes come untied. So my main thing is be cautious, man. All I say is, man, at least keep the man out your business, really. You know what I'm saying? If you and that guy, can agree upon on uh on what the child needs and what you know from each other, pretty much. Uh, it could go much better without the system being involved. But most nowadays, you got these ladies out here, well, females nowadays, either they own some type of assistance. And when I mean assistance, I mean some type of housing or Section 8. The thing is, I feel like I'm not saying women have it easy. I don't want people to misinterpret what I'm saying, but I feel like they got it more easy when you got these assistants, and they're saying the guy he may be struggling and not bringing enough income. Well, hell, he need enough to live off too, but they still attack that guy while you sitting here reaping the benefits of taxpayers. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you didn't work and you didn't contribute, but if you're not working or you just working just enough so that you could keep them benefits, it's not fair to the guy. It's like, to me, I think that, hey, people are like, hey, I'm paying this, but I can't save up enough to get a car or apartment or something. And certain places, the cost of living is high as hell. Well, the guy can't. He, either living with some type of relatives or a friend because this person trying to make ends meet, and you can't sit here and knock a dude for trying. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I don't know. I just look at certain things. It's so broken. And kids are separated from the father because knowing that the woman play a role for us keeping the child away. You got the government plays a part. I mean, it's just another moderation of separating families. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then you got some females. Okay, for example, uh, I would say like the bad boy type or whatever, because you got some cricket dudes that could play a role and be bogus too. But I'm talking mostly like the bad boys. Like, for example, um if you know this person got multiple kids and he's not, you know his personality. They say, like, he's a street dude or whatever, or this plain deadbeat. Don't And you like his swag or whatever, and he tells you this because some so-called sell a dream and tell you this stuff, like, oh man, she tripping, she did this, she did that, but at the same time, you gotta, like, watch. A lot of people don't get it too. If the relationship is serious, as they always say, watch how the guy treat his mother or any female that's family. How do he treat that? Will he come out respectable, or will he come out like he talking to them like they guys on the street? Now, if he talk to them like guys on the street, you know what I'm saying? No respect, cussing, and all that. As grown as I am, I don't even cuss in front of her. It may slip every now and then. And I say, oh, my bad. My mom, she understand. She know the respect is there. I don't even cuss in front of my mother. You know what I'm saying? Why really pay attention to the guy's behavior? But now, if you just a piece, and what I mean, if both of y'all agree that it's just what it is, don't get pregnant by the dude. You know what I'm saying? If it just, hey, y'all trying to satisfy them sexual urges, let it be what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you mess around, get pregnant, he's not gonna really be around. And vice versa, because you got some guys that get caught up all the love and uh, misunderstand the terms of what it's supposed to be. So, like I said, it goes on both. And like I said, when a kid is involved, I feel like people need to get along much better with these kids because these kids are lost. And right now with this pandemic, I mean, these kids are getting depressed now because they ready to be around their own peers. You know what I'm saying? They at home, they gotta watch this screen and everything else. and I'm not talking about all because you got some rowdy kids that they outside, they act like ain't nothing out here happening, but that's them. But learn how to co-parent. That's all I'm saying. You have a child with someone. If it's over, it's over. It's not about you and that person anymore. It's about that child. Please stop getting the system all in y'all business. If y'all can work it out without the assistant helping, if you know she's an understanding woman, he's an understanding man, y'all work that stuff out and be a decent um, parent for the child. Where the child don't have to feel like they have to choose. You know what I'm saying? Between if I do this or do that, then uh, they feel like you're going to be mad at them. You know, if I do this, my dad might be mad. If I do this, my mom might be mad. So now, at some point when the child get older, they could play on that too, on the two parents, because they know the two parents don't like each other. They can say one thing to the mother to get what they want out the mother, and say one thing to the father. So I say this is where the co-parent comes, where the communication is supposed to lie, or when you don't, and also women who on about this controlling stuff. When y'all make it where the father don't have no input, where I do everything and he don't do nothing, this and this and that, uh, that child gonna feel like, damn, this is my father. He's no, but at the same time, he has no control. They can be like, mama doing everything. Because that's how it presented. Now, if you involve the father, the man in it, like for example, like I don't know if anybody, huh? I'm not the movie Boys in the Hood. Remember Boys in the Hood when Angela Bassett, saying she had an agreement with her son that if he act out blase, he's gonna live with his father. And that's what happened. They whatever caused them to break up for us the story, but the son ended up living with the father and he took on the rest. And that's what I'm saying. If you know that father could do it after, your child cutting up and you say, hey, I can't teach you how to be a man, can't show you how to be a man. But at the same time, she said morals and trying to make him be more responsible. But if he acting out, then yeah, do that. So that part of the movie I truly like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on that part, you know, uh, just know that you got help. Like, hey, and if you act right, yeah, you can move back, but help each other out, man. That's all I'm saying. And I just feel like nowadays that's not what uh, people are doing as far as co-parenting. Uh, they not looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that child, not about you and him or you and her. It's about that child. Uh, I know I'm probably talking for a long period of time, but when it comes to the co-parenting, like I said, it's a lot to cover, a lot. But all I'm saying is try to keep uh, the system out of your business. And I know some in it because either they might have a job that's not really paying well enough and they need that medical assistance. Because nowadays, with medical, all medicals is through your jobs now. And then you try to get medical through your job, depending on what kind of job you have. That medical eats up part of your money too, right along with the taxes. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what state you're in. You know what I'm saying? Considering that you got other bills, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, cell phones are part of life. So people got cell phones. People don't have landlines in their house anymore. Like my mom's do, but see those type, during them times, yeah, your elders have landlines. You know what I'm saying? Ain't an older person I know that's probably like 60 and up don't have a landline in their house. You know what I'm saying? Now it's the younger ones. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they mainly have cell phones now. Not saying my moms don't have both, but she still have her landline because that's the number that a lot of people had back in the day before cell phones became a way of living. Even the internet. Whole lot of stuff changed. I'm just trying to be a part of it and trying to learn to stay relevant. Uh, mm. So tell me what you think and subscribe, as they said. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell uh, down below. If you have any comments to this video, what I'm saying, like what's your thoughts on what I said, and hopefully I can get back to you. Um, the most time I'm always gone. I'm not really here most of the time due to my job. So, but when I'm home, I try to make little videos or topics that comes in my head that I try to talk about. So, um, yeah, I just feel like co-parenting could be much easier if the system wasn't too much involved into a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a breakup, it could be cold, depending on what they holding on that grudge. And I'm talking about both. They it could make it so difficult. You know what I'm saying? And y'all forget about you saying it's about the child, but it's not. It's about you. Or some people, oh, I'm gonna go because trying to hurt the guy's pocket, or he does shit where he know how to work the system where he don't pay shit just to get at her. And still don't do nothing for the child. Like I said, man, it's crazy nowadays, and I just wish that uh that people could work together. When the people that have kids together, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I have certain female friends where that. Well, I got one that's actually she said to her kid's father that look, I don't ask for nothing from you from doing the whole summer. All she asks is that when it comes to they go back to school, and that you provide the school supplies or something or whatever she asks that's pertaining to the school, and she mainly only asks for some from him, maybe like just during that time once a year. All the other stuff is on him. You know, he don't have to shut. But to me, I just feel like do what you're supposed to do. Hey, I would love for uh, uh, well, two of my kids is grown, so it's just this last one I got. Um, where the mother, tells me, "Hey, he need this, he need that." Oh, okay, no problem. But when you make it difficult, make it hard, then But like I said, man, keep the courts out. Court calls, and if they so-called appoint you a lawyer, it's not on your behalf. I'm talking about the male. It's not really on your behalf. They still defending her. You know what I'm saying? So all I say is be careful, and everybody enjoy your Sunday. Yeah, that's Sunday. That's the one time I post up is on a Sunday. I think one time I posted on a different day, but yeah. Uh, that's about it, people. So you enjoy yourself. Like I said, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the little bell. Hit the like. If you like my video, hit the like. And and if you got any comments on it, tell me what your thoughts is on this video. Comment it below. You can scroll down. You see where it says comments. So, all right, people. You have a good day.